What's up everybody, my name is Justin. Welcome back to my Pit Lane Garage. Today I am gearing up for the 2017 SCCA Solo National Championship Autocross event out in Lincoln, Nebraska. Now some of you have asked me in the past, what do I do to prep for an autocross event? And today I'm going to try to show you the things that I do to get ready, the things that I bring, and kind of what it takes to get out and have some fun. Now naturally, gearing up for a national level autocross event is a little bit more involved than a local autocross event. So I'm just gonna cover what I do for a local event and the things that you'll need to have a successful fun day at a local autocross. Maybe someday I'll do another extended version of the preparation when we go to a national event, but like I said, there's a lot more to it with the truck and the trailer, extra parts and spares and things like that. We'll get started with the local events and then go from there. All right, before we get started, I want you guys to check out my new t-shirt. Let me know what you think. I got these made for Solo Nationals. World's okayest autocross driver. How about that? I even have my new vanity website address for my YouTube channel on the back. Let me know what you guys think about these shirts. I thought it was a pretty fun idea. Maybe if I have enough people interested, I'll have some of these made for you guys as well. But for now, let's get started on how we prep for an autocross event. So as you can see back here on my tool bench, I have a few primary things that we need when we go to an autocross event. We're gonna start off by going through what's in my autocross box. This is a basic plastic tub that is mostly waterproof, that you wanna keep most of your stuff in when you go to an event, because you have to take everything out of your car when you're out racing on the autocross course. So this makes it easy to throw all of your stuff into the box. You can throw it in your trunk, and when you get to the site, you can take it out and put it in your grid spot while you're driving. All right, so what is in and on the box? Obviously, you're going to need a helmet if you have one. This is my Pyrotect Autocross helmet. It's an open-faced helmet. Allows you to talk and speak while you're driving if you have co-drivers, or if you're co-driving with somebody else or maybe coaching someone else. So of course, helmet is the number one thing you're going to need. If you don't own a helmet, maybe you're just getting started in autocross, most regions have loaners or rental helmets that you can use. More often than not, they're free loaners included with your registration. So don't worry if you don't have a helmet just yet. You can use one that is provided by your region you are autocrossing with. All right, moving on to my autocross box. This is where I keep all of my important things. If I have my box and I have my helmet, I can go in autocross. I know I have not forgotten anything. The other things that I'll show you in a bit, I don't need to autocross. There are things like tools and jacks and video cameras and that kind of stuff. Not necessities, but stuff in the box I need to autocross. So first thing out of the box is a tire pressure gauge. You're going to want to have one of these, of course, to keep an eye on your tire pressures. Usually as each autocross run goes on, your tires are going to increase in pressure a pound or two depending on the course and how much heat you're putting into them. But you do want the tire pressure there to keep your tire pressures at the same level, or if you're running different pressures in the back than you are in the front, you want to make sure they are consistent. Next up out of the box are my identification cards for the various clubs. So I have SCCA, BMW Club, NASA for when I do time trials, or HPDE, that kind of thing. Usually you need your identification card if you are a member of the particular club in order to get into the event. I've got my nice hat, a nice wide brim round hat. You can pick these up at Walmart or Target, something like that. Helps keep the sun off of your face, off of the back of your neck. So for me, very important because I do a lot of autocross. I don't want to be getting sunburnt while I am out there driving. My racing logbook, this is what I use to keep track of all of the changes to my car when I am racing. Tire pressures, compression and rebound settings, conditions of the sights, conditions of the weather, all of that kind of stuff I keep in this book to keep track of what the car is doing and how it's behaving at different sites at different times of the year. Next up is my numbers, my magnetic numbers. So I keep these in a cardboard sleeve so that they stay safe. So again, if you're new to autocross, you probably don't have magnetic numbers just yet, which is perfectly fine. One other thing you're gonna find in the box is blue painter's tape. So if you don't have numbers like this pre-made, you can use the painter's tape to make the numbers on the side of your car. Next up is an assortment of microfiber towels and a quick detailer spray. I use this stuff to clean off the windshield, to clean off the sides of the car where the numbers are going to go, and any other kind of cleaning you might need to do when you're out there getting ready to autocross. I also keep an assortment of non-microfiber towels, just cotton towels and disinfectant wipes, just to help keep clean if I'm working on the car, or if I have some kind of fluid that I need to clean up or wipe my hands up. It just comes in handy to have those towels as well. Next up we have sunscreen, of course, so we don't get sunburnt again. This goes hand in hand with your nice big hat. I also like to pack an umbrella and a rain suit. The rain suit is a necessity if you're racing in Lincoln, Nebraska, because 99% of the time it is going to rain on you at some point of the weekend. For most local autocross events, I don't take my rain gear or even the umbrella. I do take the umbrella sometimes to help just shade myself from the sun. But again, a couple necessities for me that I like to keep in my autocross box. I also like to keep my racing shoes in here. Now these are just simple Puma shoes that are narrow footed. It makes it easier to heel toe and you have a better feel of the pedals with these shoes versus a larger tennis shoe or something like that. Now one of the last things I keep in my box is just a little plastic pouch that has various health related things like Advil, heartburn medicine, tissue. It's got a pen in there and a few other things just in case I need those while I'm out at the autocross events. Now, while all of these things may be necessities for me, they may not be necessities for you. So pick and choose what you like out of this list and make the best autocross kit that suits your own needs. So moving on to some of the non-essential items. Again, these are the things that I don't necessarily need when I go out autocrossing, but they are nice to have. The first bag is my video gear bag where I keep my GoPro mounts, my GoPro cameras, and various things like that. I do also carry a bag of tools. Pretty much everything I would need to do just about anything to the car if I needed to is included in that bag. For local events, I also take a mini jack like this one here in case I need to jack up a corner of the car for a particular reason. Alright, so that covers pretty much everything I think that I can remember when you're trying to prep for an autocross event. One thing I did not show that you're definitely going to want to bring is water and snacks. You're going to want to have that out when you're at an event, especially if you live in a warm climate. A lot of our events out here in Colorado, it is usually hot and sunny, so having beverages like water and Gatorade, things like that, staying hydrated, of course, basic common sense, and snacks to get you through the day. If your body is not nourished, you're not going to be driving at your optimum potential, so do keep those things in mind as well. Alright everybody, so that wraps it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them down below. As always, we would love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more content coming up soon. If you like this type of video, please let me know by hitting that like button. And again, leave in your comments, let me know what you want to see. Stay fast out there, and we will talk to you all next time.